Hello, everyone. This is Kia Kelly. I am a vertical video strategist where I teach you how to use vertical video like TikTok, Reels, Facebook Reels to be able to generate leads and make money in your business. If you are watching this on the replay, you can just type hashtag replay in the comments, and that's going to let me know you're watching this on the replay. Now, you guys, we are currently live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Hold on. We're live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and we are live on TikTok. So welcome, everybody. If you guys wouldn't mind just saying hi. Hey, Kim. Let me see who else I see here. I see, is it Jolly, Davilia? Who else do I see here? I see like company names. Lisa, welcome. Glad you guys are here. So we're talking about, is Facebook dead? And my answer is no. So, like, if you have not been paying attention to what is happening on Facebook, then you're going to want to pay attention because, like, there is a whole thing that is happening on Facebook right now. So, hey, Rhonda. Hey, I always get your name wrong. Nini, always get your name wrong. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so first question to you guys. Okay, so I'm streaming on all the platforms right now. I gotta make my phone for Instagram do me right. Hold on. I gotta fix this. Okay, there we go. Hopefully my phone does not fall. It could fall on Instagram because it's like it's propped up. Okay, because I'm on Instagram on my phone and then I'm everywhere else on StreamYard. Okay, so I want to take a quick poll. Who here is not currently marketing their businesses on Facebook? Who here is not currently marketing their businesses on Facebook? Just type me in the chat. Okay. And then if you guys wouldn't mind tagging somebody and bringing them into the live stream, I would appreciate it so much. Listen, I started my business on Periscope back in like 2016. And then we migrated to Facebook when Facebook Live came out, and we migrated over to Instagram. And then, of course, in 2023, we started out on TikTok, and just like kaboom, everything just exploded from there. But I want to know who here is not currently using Facebook. Hold on, let's get rid of that. Hold on. Can we hold on? There we go. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Me. Okay, Mark. So you're not. Is anybody else here not currently using Facebook? Okay. So let's have a little conversation about all of this. So I've always been posting on like my Facebook page or whatever. And so I have my name is Kenya Kelly Griffin, right? That's my full name. And so I have my regular Facebook page where people can friend request you, you can friend request people and all that. And then I've always had my business page or my like page, which is called Kenya Kelly. And for the most part, I was always doing everything on my Kenya Kelly page, right? And so then last year, when Facebook Reels started to come out, I was like, where do I post my, if I'm going to like repurpose content from TikTok, where do I post it? And so at first, I was just posting it on my Facebook personal page because that's where it was. And then I got my Facebook like page. And so, but here is what I am currently experiencing. Like, I am blown away by what I'm currently experiencing on Facebook. And again, we talk a lot about vertical video. So we're going to be talking about vertical video, and Facebook Reels is the vertical video platform now. What I'm currently experiencing is my Facebook business page and my personal page are blowing up. Like, they are blowing up. The amount of likes and comments and shares and follows is just like something I have never ever experienced on Facebook. Right? Is anybody else experiencing that on Facebook? You're just like, wow, I'm getting a lot of traction here. Anybody? Well, that is definitely happening for me, right? So, what have I been doing? Well, I create content on a regular basis, like in my camera roll, and then I also create content on Instagram, and I create content on TikTok, right? And I repurpose all of them, right? So I've been taking all of that content and I've been putting it on Facebook Reels on both pages, right? But what I have also been doing is talking and teaching on my Facebook page, right? So I'm gonna give you guys an example. Instagram, no, I'm not gonna show because Instagram can't see it. So, okay, I'll give you an example. So this morning I wrote a post, very short post, and I said, you don't need to make $1 million. You don't need to be a millionaire to be successful, right? You don't need to be a millionaire to be successful. Success isn't always money, right? So I posted that on my Facebook page a little bit earlier today, and I use the what we call it. I call it the color text block, right? And so what I mean by a color text block is so I write words, and then you can click on Facebook where it's like color behind it. Right now, I could do a screen share and show everybody what it looks like, but Instagram wouldn't be able to see it because we're streaming on Instagram from my phone and everywhere we're on my laptop, so I can't quite do that. So I'm not going to share. But I do want to tell you guys where that post is right now. I am amazed by the amount of attention that is happening, on that. Right? Okay, let me pull it up. Here goes. So I wrote, you don't have to be a millionaire to be happy or successful. You define success, and it's not always money. So I posted that 4 hours ago. We have 175 likes and 23 shares. Now, that's not viral, but that's a lot, right? I can say the exact same thing on an Instagram post. That's not going to happen for me, right? I can say the same thing on TikTok. That is not going to happen for me, right? Let me tell you about some other things that I posted on Facebook. So I posted, that's funny. I'm not going to tell you about that one. It's just a funny one. Okay, so I posted, where is it? Okay. Everyone doesn't need to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is hard. I posted that one day ago on Facebook. 531 likes, 17 shares, and 67 comments. Okay, let me tell you about another one. The fear of failure is keeping you from success. 400 likes, 44 comments, and 50 shares. Okay, now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because Facebook is not dead. It's just not. Facebook is not dead, right? It's just not. And if you're not, taking some time and actually creating content on Facebook too, you should be, right? So I announced yesterday that our company is shifting. So we shifted in 2020 from just brand design to only TikTok marketing, right? And I just kept hearing God over the last I think it was probably 4 or 5 months. I was like, what is God saying? What is happening? What is he saying? And he said, King, it's time to make a shift. And I'm like, well, is TikTok going to get banned? He said, no, but I'm telling you to shift because there's more people that you can help. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And the more we had conversations, he was like, you're doing all the things. You're using YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, TikTok. You're doing all the things, but you're not telling people about vertical video marketing. And I was like, I'm not. He goes, no, you're only telling people about TikTok marketing. And so, but we're watching my page just do super well, on Facebook because of the posts, right? So here is what I want to try to help you to understand, that I know that we're all busy. I know it. We're all busy and we're all building our businesses, right? But one of the easiest ways to be able to make money in your business is to get in front of more people, right? One of the easiest ways is to get in front of more people. And so if you're already creating content, right? And you're creating it on TikTok, you're creating it on Instagram, take the next 3 minutes and repurpose the exact same content on Facebook Reels, right? And maybe take a one-liner of what you have said in your video and turn it into a post, right? Something that is shareable. Because one of the things that we teach people on Instagram and in social media in general is that you want to create what's called shareable content. Okay. You guys write that in the chat for me. Create shareable content. Okay. Why do you want to create shareable content? Because if you have this, if your audience is this big, right? And you create a piece of content that is shareable, where people say, oh my God, that is so good. I want to tell people about it. And then they start telling people, right? So let's just say that Jenny here from Facebook, let's say she has an audience of 10,000 and she shares my content. Well, now I've reached her audience of 10,000. And let's just say Griffin has, is it Griffin or Griffin, has just has 20,000 followers, and she shares my content to her account. Well, I just got in front of an audience of 20,000. Right. And so it's creating something, it's saying something that makes sense for you and your niche and your brand, but that causes people to share. Right. Listen, I am constantly, people are always like, how did you grow your TikTok so fast? How did you grow your Instagram? How did you grow your email list? How are you growing your Facebook? It's because I am choosing to create shareable content, things that make people want to share with other people. Right now, I'm also creating engaging content, things that people want to talk about, they want to ask about, they want to learn about. Right. And so, okay, let's just say you are someone who, you're in the health and wellness space, and you have this amazing smoothie that you make every single morning, and it is so good, and it has bananas in it. Right. Listen, you can create a piece of shareable content, right, where is the video, or you can create a post where you talk a little bit about how to sneak bananas into your kids food, right, how to get whatever the potassium that you get from bananas. Right. It's like, okay, you have to think in terms of other people. Right. You have to think in terms of other people. Okay. So for example, if I get online and I talk about how I got my teeth straight with Invisalign, nobody cares. They may say, "Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to get Invisalign too, girl. That's great." But that's not something that people want to share. You can say that online, yes. But what I am saying is that, what is something that people want to share? It's a tip, it's a thought, it's a belief, it's a new way to do things, it's the new way to think about things. Does that make sense? And so when you have content that you create like that, and people start sharing, you're reaching this mass audience, right? So when I first got started on social media in like 2016, nobody knew me. I think I had like 800 followers on, or no, 800 friends on my Facebook page, because people from high school, college, or whatever, 800 people. And so I started on a Periscope, just teaching people business, marketing, strategies, and all that type of stuff, branding. And when I was on Periscope, it gave people the opportunity to share the live stream. So I would say, please share this if you think somebody would benefit, right? So people started to share. Then when I got on Facebook Live, I would do it even the more. I would say, hey, if you guys wouldn't mind, please share this video if you think somebody would be interested. And so people started sharing the video. Well, what ended up happening was I went from 800 to 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000. How? Because I was creating content that people liked, that they enjoy, and that they wanted to share with their friends and family. Does that make sense? So this is still working extremely well on Facebook right now. And that is Facebook Reels, and that is regular posts. Okay. I am constantly getting on my Facebook page like, wow, look at what is going on here. Now, do I think it's going to last forever? No, I do not. Because Facebook's job is to get us hooked on something, is to bring us back to the platform, right? Because TikTok has taken over. So, like, people are like left Facebook or whatever. And so, but right now they're drawing people back. And so, listen, while they are drawing people, take advantage of it. Right. So TikTok is still one of the hottest social media platforms right now. And we should be creating content there to our target audience and driving them to our email list. Instagram Reels works really well. We should be putting pieces of content on there, driving them back to our lead generators. YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels. We should be creating content that we're already creating in one place and putting it in other places, and then drawing them back to our email list while these platforms are pushing us out like crazy. Right? Like, some people are like, well, they're not paying us. They're not paying us like creator bonuses. Forget the creator bonuses. Focus on selling what you sell. Like, I'm a consultant. I teach people how to make money online. So my focus is, how do I teach and serve my audience, and then make them an offer to want to work with me. That is what my focus is. My focus is not about trying to get, TikTok to pay me, or Facebook to pay me, or Instagram to pay me. It's like, how can I use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and TikTok? How can I use them to reach my audience so that I can make an offer with my products and services? That is what we should be focused on. Does that make sense? Okay, now I'm going on a rant, so I want to answer some questions about that. What questions do you guys have? I think I saw something from Tammy earlier. Let me see. Are you finding better engagement posting on your personal profile or your business page? I'm seeing more follows on my personal page from public posts lately. So, me personally, Tammy, I am currently seeing more happening on my business page than on my personal page currently, but I'm creating content on both, and I'm trying to understand, because most of my friends are having more success on their personal page, not on their business page, but I'm having the opposite. So I'm like, but I'm doing both things, because I'm like, if Facebook is going to push out my content, then I'm going to let it push it out, right? Can you put links on TikTok? Yes, you can put a clickable link on your TikTok account once you get to 1,000 followers. I'm not exactly sure why they've done that, but that's what they've done. Now, I do think that TikTok at some point in time is going to change that, because they are the only social media platform that requires you to have 1,000 followers before you can put a clickable link. So I think that's going to change. I 100% do. But I think that when they created the app and they programmed the app, I think the amount of time, energy, and money it's going to take to change that, it probably costs too much right now, because like, it's an automatic thing. Once you hit 1,000 followers, you log out and come back in, you have the clickable link. So I think that the reason why they haven't changed it is because of the time and the money associated with changing that. But I think that they'll do it eventually, because people are like, why are we here? Okay. Instagram. What questions do you guys have about marketing on Facebook? Or you guys know that I teach vertical video, right? Like, we just shifted our company to focus 100% on vertical video marketing. So you guys are going to hear us talking about more about Facebook Reels, how to grow on Facebook Reels, how to grow on Instagram Reels, how to grow on TikTok, and then how to grow on YouTube Shorts, right? We have a course that's coming out called the Vertical Video Mastery, teaching you all things vertical video. And we have a community right now where we are working with people every single day on vertical video. How many of you guys need help with vertical video? If you need help, you're like, help me. If you need help with vertical video, I want you to comment the word me. I'm just curious. And then I see a question here. Are hashtags truly helpful in building your audience? Is there a limit on how many we use and how to prioritize them? So, Nikki, which platform are you referring to? Now, hashtags are always beneficial in general, right? Because one of the things typically about algorithms is that when you're writing certain content and when you are using certain hashtags, you're telling the platform, hey, this is what this content is about, and this is who I need to, target with this particular content. Right. So you don't have to use hashtags, but they're typically beneficial, right? And then as it pertains to how many hashtags do I use, I typically will use between 5 to 7 different hashtags. That's what I typically do. Okay. What is vertical video? Good question, Jenny. So, vertical video is video that is shot vertically in portrait mode, right? So, I'll give you an example. But since, if you think about in 2019, all the social media platforms looked one way, and TikTok was vertical only. You could only scroll up and down, right? And so, because TikTok is explosion that happened, now Facebook Reels is vertical. Instagram Reels is vertical. YouTube Shorts is vertical. Pinterest Idea Pins, vertical. Twitter Shorts, vertical. And LinkedIn videos, vertical. Right? So that is vertical video. And the reason why it's so popular is because we're on our phones. We're on our phones more than we are on anything. And that's vertical, right? And it's normal for us to do a thing like that, right? And so everything is vertical. So if you haven't started using vertical video, you definitely want to start. That is where everything has gone. I remember when God first told me to get on TikTok at the beginning of 2020, and people thought I was crazy. I thought I was crazy, but I was like, I know God, I hear God, I'm gonna obey God, right? And so then I watched an explosion happen, and I was just like, oh my God, I really do hear God. And he's like, yeah, you hear me real clear. And so everything has gone there, right? And so from a marketing standpoint, it's we all need to be using vertical video. It is the fastest way to reach your audience. Fastest. Okay. What other questions you guys got? I don't see any other questions in here. Okay. I need them to convert. You need to convert to what? Also, if you are using video and people are not joining your email list, they're not buying your products and services, then there's a disconnect. There's something that's happening there, right? Like maybe it's the offer that you're making that people are not interested in, the paid product or the free one, right? It could be your website, right? It could be that you're not talking directly to your target audience, right? You have to determine, you have to look at all those different things, right? When people are not opting into my email list, I'm like, okay, what are we does our audience actually need what we're offering, or are we offering the wrong thing, right? But we don't know that until we, are talking to our audience and all that. Okay. Let me see. The videos need to convert to clients. Okay. So, like, the videos don't convert to clients, right? You convert them to clients, right? So, if somebody learns about you, right? For example, we're here, I'm teaching on vertical video marketing, right? If I'm doing a live stream, right? And I'll give you an opportunity to work with me in just a second, right? If I'm here and I'm teaching and I'm serving, and then nobody opts into my free offers ever, nobody purchases my paid products ever, right? Then I have to look at, okay, I did this, I offered this, and nobody did anything. Okay, what happened here? Right now, it doesn't mean that I did a bad job of selling. I did a bad job of offering the thing, but I have to go like, okay, am I talking to the right people? Right? Am I talking to the right people about what it is that I'm offering? Is what I'm offering what my people actually need right now? Right? And then did they have a hard time taking advantage of whatever it is I was offering? Like if somebody went to my website and took a long time to load, they couldn't pay or whatever was going on, we have to evaluate those things. Does that all make sense? But you can keep asking questions. Now, those of you guys that are on Instagram, if you have questions, feel free to ask. If you guys are on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, or on Instagram, feel free to ask questions. TikTok live is down today. So otherwise we would be live on TikTok, but it's down. I think they're making a lot of platform updates. So I think that they're making a big update, which is why it's down. But what questions do you guys have? Now, for those of you guys that are like, look, Kenya, I would love to work with you. Listen, we just recently launched what's called the Vertical Video Accelerator. Okay. It's called the Vertical Video Accelerator, and you can test it out for $20. Okay. You can test it out for $20. Now, let me explain what happens. This accelerator is designed for you to have access to me every single day inside of our Facebook group and then live calls. Okay. So here's what happens. It is $47 a month. Let me put a link to it here. Y'all can get access to it. Let me post it. Okay. Here we go. So it is $47 a month. And what happens is that, first of all, you get me every single month, twice a month. So we have a call on the first Monday and the third Monday of the month, and you come on live video with me on Zoom. And I go over new platform updates, vertical video platform updates for Facebook, for Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok, right? For all the updates. Then you're able to come in and ask me whatever your questions are, whether they are business questions or marketing questions or video questions. You're able to answer questions, get questions answered with me live. Okay, absolutely live. All right. But then because we're in a Facebook community, you're able to come in every single day and ask your specific questions. Okay, whether it's about your business or it's about marketing or it's about a particular tool, you're able to come in and ask questions. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to go out and find the answer and I'll bring it back into the community. Okay. But also, every single week, we go out on TikTok and Instagram and we find the top 10 trends of the week. 5 top trends on TikTok and 5 top trends on Instagram. And we not only give you the trends, but we give you our recommendations on how to use each trend for business. Okay. So you get 2 live calls per month, a Facebook community, and the top 10 trends of the week. And it's just for $47 a month. Okay. but you actually have a 7-day trial. So if you want to try it out, come into the group, watch one of our live calls, get the trends for 20 bucks and for 7 days if you want to try it out. Okay. Now, this is our vertical video accelerator, how we're like working with people, teaching them all things vertical video. And so instead of you being like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how to do what I'm doing, I don't, instead of you doing that or being like that, you can come in and learn. Okay. Now, normally, if you're hiring me one on one, it is $750 for a one-on-one call, but for $47 you get access to all this into the group for 47 bucks. I mean, it's a crazy deal, because like we have people in the community, but a lot of people don't show up for the live calls. And so the benefit is that when you're there, you get to ask all these questions because there's only a few people on the live calls, which is awesome for you. Mark says, sounds like a great value. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Tammy. I appreciate it. Yeah. So like people have been asking me for this since I started on TikTok. When I started teaching people using TikTok marketing, I kept getting this request over and over again. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I don't think it was the time for me to do it back then. But now I heard God was like, hey, we should focus on vertical video. And I was like, oh, okay. And then now we've got all these people who are like, this is great. This is exactly what I need. Okay. So, and we try to make it extremely affordable because listen, I already understand we all run in our businesses. We got inflation and all the things that are happening. And the best way that I can assist you is by giving you access to me, but through a group setting. Right. Because I'm like one-on-one is $750, but $47 is like, okay, I can do that. Okay. Well, anybody have any questions? Hey, Allie, anybody have any questions about what we talked about with Facebook, we talked about with vertical video, or about working with us inside of our accelerator? Any questions? Like, I already know that some of you guys are like, you should be creating video, you should be consistent, you should repurpose your short videos to TikTok, to YouTube Shorts. Like, listen, every single day I watch my YouTube channel grow. Every day I watch my TikTok grow. I watch my Instagram grow. I watch my Facebook grow. And it's all from the same content redistributed to the different platforms, right? Now we are diving into a new platform, and we'll like inside of the accelerator, as I learn more, we'll be talking about Lemonade, right? And so Lemonade is a new platform that is owned by TikTok, okay? And it's basically taking over Instagram. I mean, I'm like, listen, I love Instagram. Obviously, I'm here, but so we're like, okay, what does Lemonade want from us? Lemonade is we want what Instagram wants. We want some video and we want images. So now we are in there learning Lemonade, right? And as I learn more inside the accelerator, I will talk about it, but I don't know enough to teach it. So I ain't answering no questions about Lemonade, right? So Lemonade is lemon and the number 8. If you want to look into that, lemon and the number 8. Okay. Now, I forgot to tell you guys on Instagram, if you guys are interested in the vertical video accelerator, there's actually a link in my bio, okay? And on all my bios, you guys can see it. Everybody that's on StreamYard, y'all can see the link on your screen, but Instagram, y'all can't see it. Let me see if I can put it in here. Did y'all have any questions? Let me see. We have been live now for 30 minutes. I always tell people to like, if you can be live for like 30 minutes or more. And that's like always my minimums or whatever. Uh-oh. That is my minimum. Let me see. I'm trying to pull this so y'all can see it. Okay, there we go. So if you want to join the accelerator, the link is here. Okay. Any questions? I don't see any questions, but I know there's always a delay in questions. Any questions, you guys, about vertical video, about what's happening with Facebook, what's happening with TikTok, Instagram, anything? I'm learning all the things. I'm like, social media is like, it's been my thing for a while, but now I am like, hands down, like all the way in with all things social media. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, especially because like I get to just be myself on social media. I don't have to be anything other than just me. So that's kind of cool. Okay. All right. So I don't see any other questions. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. I got plenty of work to do. I have my community. I have a call today with my community at 3:00. So that's in 2.5 hours. But if you want to join us, I would love to have you guys on the inside of our vertical video accelerator. Again, it's biztalktrends.com. If you guys want to join us. Bev, are talking reels better than music? Last question. Are talking reels better than music? If you are a coach or consultant and you are trying to get people to work with you, to hire you, talking videos are hands down better because people are going to hire a person. They want to hear a person. So if all you guys saw me do today was a trend and a trend and a trend, and I wasn't talking or teaching, it would be hard for you to choose to work with me because you're like, you don't know what I know. You don't know if I can help you or whatever. Right. And so talking videos are always better. Let me see. I sent you a message last hour, but the disc doctor can take up what I need. Okay. All right. So, Mark, if you have another question, feel free to send me a DM. I don't think I saw it yet. Your question is Lemonade going away and being is TikTok going away and being replaced by Lemonade? No way. Oh, no way. So TikTok is TikTok. It's vertical video. Lemonade is more so like Instagram, where it's mostly images, right? So from a business standpoint, Lemonade is coming for Instagram and Pinterest, right? So Lemonade, in my eyes, is Instagram and Pinterest meet one platform, meet TikTok, right? So it's like those three things together, but it's not going to replace TikTok. But it's TikTok's way of dominating in the social media space with Instagram and with Pinterest. It's all business. So they're like, so I'm like, y'all can fight all you want to, but I'm going to make sure I post content in all the places. Right. So if you guys have not, listen, if you're not posting on Lemonade, at least go get your name. Like right now, we're learning Lemonade. So I only got like 4 followers on Lemonade, right? But we are learning it intentionally because I want to dominate. Because I'm like, my audience is there who want to work with me. My job is to market there. That's it. That is my job. That is your job as a business owner to market your products and services to reach your target customer and to stay up to date on what's working to reach your target customer. Right. And that's why the vertical video accelerator is going to be so beneficial to you, because instead of you trying to figure out what's happening with Instagram, what's happening with TikTok, what's happening with Facebook Reels, what's happening with YouTube Shorts, I'm in all the programs. Right. So I'm in a program with TikTok, I'm in a program with YouTube, and a program with Meta, where I get to know all the things about all the platforms all the time. I get invited to events for all of them all the time. So you like when you're with me, you get to know everything. Right. So like I'm in everything. Listen, they gonna make me move to LA because all the events are in LA. So I'm like 2 hours from LA. Keep having to go back to LA for a Meta event, back to LA for a TikTok event, back to LA for a YouTube event. It's beautiful, but like whew. How often should you post on Lemonade? At least once a day. At least once a day. But listen, I am not a Lemonade specialist. I am learning Lemonade. I have like 4 followers. So don't take my words for Lemonade. Like take it like with a grain of salt. I don't know Lemonade yet. We are learning it. Okay. I'm just telling you that. Okay. All right. So you guys, I got to go. I got to go have lunch. But I would love to work with you guys inside of our accelerator. We are going to be working with you guys every single day for $47 a month. I don't know about y'all, but that's a steal. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. If you have questions about the accelerator, feel free to ask me, or you can always respond to like the videos here on like, cause we're on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, all at the same time. I won't be posting this on Instagram because like they don't do really well for me as a replay. But I will, you guys can check me out on all the other platforms. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Bye.